Well, a very good evening to you, and welcome to one of my beer reviews. And I have to say, tonight I am very, very excited about the beer I'm going to be reviewing. It's a beer that has been on my wanted list for about 6 or 7 years, and I've finally managed to get hold of a bottle of it. Only because a good mate of mine brought it back from America. Crikey, where do I start? Well, if you're into craft beer, you'll be familiar with it. Basically, it's this stuff. It's Pliny the Elder, from Russian Rivers Brewery, based from California in America. So, wow, where do I start? Really, I don't know where to start with this stuff because it is such an iconic beer. I mean, Russian Rivers Brewery, based in Santa Rosa in California, they've been going since 1997. And this beer, Pliny the Elder, they have brewed since the year 2000. And basically, what's so unique about this beer is that it's literally the first of its kind. It was first brewed in the year 2000, and basically it's a double IPA, and it comes in, I believe, at 8.5% ABV. And yeah, it was brewed way, way before the craft beer revolution ever started, if I dare use that term. And basically, all double IPAs since then have kind of been based roughly on that recipe, really, I suppose. That's where it all started with this beer, Pliny the Elder. Now, since the website Rate Beer has existed, this beer has never ever dropped out the top 50. That's how significant it is. And also, the beer's been in existence for nearly 20 years, and for 8 of those years, it's been voted the best beer in America. That's just phenomenal, and that is something which will never ever be, it won't be bettered or even equalled, quite frankly. It simply never will, because that is quite an astonishing achievement. So, this beer really is iconic. It really, really is iconic, and I'm extremely fortunate to have one of them because in the UK it's like hen's teeth. You just cannot get this stuff at all, and even in parts of America, like the east coast of America, forget it. You won't find it. In California, it's relatively available, but even then, it's not always. I mean, the shop which my mate picked this up in basically said they limited it to 2 per customer. So it's even in California they don't dish it out readily, I suppose. But yeah, I feel very honoured and very blessed to have a bottle of this, which I'm going to be reviewing this evening, and I've been so looking forward to trying it. I've had this bottle now for a couple of months, and it does say on the bottle, drink fresh, do not age, hops depreciate, and they're absolutely right, they do. So as I've had it for a couple of months, I really ought to crack on and get it open and see what it's all about, really. So, yes, Pliny the Elder from the Russian River Brewing Company. Wow, I think it's at least 6 or 7 years I've been after one of these bottles. So chuffed. I just hope it lives up to its hype. I really do. So, let's get it open and let's see what happens. All right, okay, not a lot of smoke going off the top of that, which is fine. Let's get it in the glass. Alright, okay, as you can see it's pouring with a nice golden colour, which is absolutely fine for a double IPA. Yeah, that's got really great carbonation. Basically a bit of a 2-finger head going on there. Oh, I can smell the hops from here. It's a lovely, look at that, it's a lovely golden colour, isn't it? Really, really lovely. Absolutely super. I can see the bubbles, really great carbonation going on there. Oh, I can literally smell the hops from here. It smells absolutely amazing. Oh, wow, blimey. Really great carbonation. Fantastic. So far, so good. Well, let's go in with the nose. Oh, God, I can smell the hops from here. Oh, blimey. I'm not sure what hops they've used in this. I really don't know, but it smells absolutely amazing. Oh, it smells absolutely divine. Right, let's go in with a taste. Cheers, folks. Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah, it's really, really nice. It's exactly how I hoped it would be. It's a really lovely, well balanced, beautiful double IPA. The hops, that they're not in your face. They don't. They're not like it's not like drinking Human Cannonball from Magic Rock, where the hops just go whack and smack you in the back of the gob. It's not like that at all. They're quite subtle, but it's got a beautiful, well balanced flavour to it. It's really lovely. It doesn't drink like it's ABV. It's 8.5%, but it drinks more like sort of 5 to 6%. So more like an IPA really than a double IPA. But that's fine. That's not a problem at all. Yeah, it's lovely. Really, really. Oh, it's actually 8%. I beg your pardon, not 8.5. It's 8%. Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah, they've also got a brew pub in a place called Windsor, which is in the same place of well, it's in California as well. So yeah. Was it worth the wait? Yeah, I think it was. I think it definitely was worth the wait. 6 or 7 years, I've been waiting to try this beer, and it is such an iconic beer. It really is. You know, it's talked about in such high esteem by so many people in the industry, and by so many people I know that work in the industry, go on about this beer, and you know I can see why. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a cracking beer, and I can see why it's won so many awards. I really can, you know. And the one thing that makes me sad is that living in the UK and not living in California, I don't know when I'm going to try it again. You know, potentially, you know, I suppose arguably never, you know, unless I go out to California. I don't know, but you know, I mean, well, would I drink it again? I think I've already answered that. Absolutely yes. In a heartbeat, I would. I really, really would. It's a beautiful beer, and it lives up to its hype, you know. And that was one thing I was worried about actually before I reviewed this beer. I thought, you know, is it going to live up to the hype? Is it going to be as good as everyone says it is? And yes, it is. You know, it definitely is. Oh, so what would I give Russian Rivers Brewery, Pliny the Elder? Well, folks, it lives up to its hype. It's a beautiful double IPA. It's not overly powerfully hopped. It's really, really well balanced. Really lovely quaffable beer. It's not quite 10. It's a 9. It's a 9 out of 10 beer. Maybe 9.5. It's so close to a 10 out of 10 beer. It's gorgeous. As I said, the stuff's like hen's teeth in the UK. You know, it's so hard to come by. But if you've got a mate who lives in California, you know, and if he's planning a trip to the UK, ask him to shove up a couple of bottles in the suitcase, because you're going to struggle to get your hands on one of them otherwise. But if you can get hold of it, or if you live in the States, seek it out. You know, do so. You will not be disappointed. Anyway, that's enough from me. Thanks a lot for listening. All the best. Cheers. Goodbye.